They conspire to make you hate her because they wanted to make her look like a bad person. That is because she was unstoppable. And because she was unstoppable, people could not explain where she came from with such grace that she'd carry. You see, when God chose you, some people decide to make you their project of discussion. It does not change what God has said about you. Yes, God does not change his mind because people choose to deny what he picked. If God has chosen you and people decide to hate what God chose, their problem should be with the person who chose to make you the favorite. This prophetic word it's about your mother. And this is because your mother has actually been a grace person. She has been a person who is graced by God. But the enemy wanted that all the battle she ever experienced should be transferred to her children. But she did not know better when she was way younger. But she has come to that point where she now understands that there are certain mistakes that should not be transgenerational, and there are certain battles that should not be transgenerational. And now the enemy is trying to conspire with the children of this particular woman to make these people turn against their mother. You see, when the enemy is trying to turn you against your parents, it is because there is an inheritance and there is a blessing that the enemy does not want you to receive from the relationship of being with these people. Jacob had strength. Jacob had no impediment. Jacob had no default. But yet Jacob needed the blessings of Isaac. It is because there are certain promises that only parents uphold. And they may not know God as much as you now know. But it does not change the fact that they were elected to be your parents by God. You may not be happy with the way they live their own life. They have lived their chapter. But there is something they cannot take to heaven. There's a blessing they cannot take. They cannot exclude you from. There is something that God has given them. That's why there are certain blessings that end here. And no matter how much we try to make those blessings to follow the people who died, it doesn't go with them. There's a specific blessing that will be transgenerational. Isaac is the one that said that he has come of age and he decides that he wants to hand over a blessing to one of his sons. And the reason is because he knows that there are certain blessings you will not take back to heaven. You will not take to the grave. But the conspiracy is because the enemy knows that there is a certain mantle Elijah will not take to heaven. The mantle will fall. Even if Elijah chooses to go, the mantle will fall. And the enemy sometimes conspires so that he can hit the person who is supposed to hand over that specific baton to you. When it is your turn, you need to be able to endure whatever you will endure to receive what is yours. Yes, your mother is not at fault. Your mother is not the problem. Your mother is not your enemy. Your mother is not the problem. Your mother deserves love. She deserves to be happy. There is a conspiracy the enemy wanted to bring against the household. But this word is to prepare you to know that it was all a conspiracy. And if it was a conspiracy, the only person that can change that is the person who has come to know that it was a conspiracy. Don't let that manipulation prevail, because you can take a decision right now and choose to look past the errors of the past. Yes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you.